The fuck are you looking at out there? You looking at my man watching me smoke dope. Anyways, what up, folks? Jerky Jones here. How you doing? Just a quick short little video. I went today and got some winter tires put on the old van. Some new shoes. I have all seasons, or I had all seasons on the van. And last year, driving around in Edmonton, man, the van was slipping and sliding anytime it snowed. Hardly any traction. Could be from the weight of the van, you know. And there was a couple times where I wasn't even driving that fast, and I had to stop for a red light, and she wasn't stopping. I was like, whoa, I had to pump the brakes. Thankfully, I didn't rear end anyone, but I came close. So this year, it started getting cold here. I'm even further up north where it's colder and shittier and in the winter. So I was like, man, I want to get some winter tires put on, some like good new tires. Yeah, so I made that decision. And part of me is regretting it because it was not cheap. So I went all over. I checked out Canadian Tire, Cal Tire, Fountain Tire, OK Tire, and then 2 tire places like little individual, like Newer Tire, just some guy in a garage, and another place. No one had 16.5 inch tires. That's what mine were, 16.5s. Apparently they don't make them anymore. They're hard to find. They're rare. It's an old style. So I went everywhere, all of them except for OK Tire. That's where I ended up buying them. Everywhere was like, no, we don't have 16.5. Sorry. But OK Tire here in Grand Prairie, I went and they were like, oh, we can't find 16.5s, but give me a second. And buddy went looking and searched, and he took like an hour. We were talking, and we ended up on, he's like, I can get you 16s and you can put them on, and they're good quality, and we get you some small, like some 16 rims or whatever. I don't know how it all works, fuck. But we can get you some rims that fit it, and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay. So I wasn't sure, because this is a big van and it's got 16.5 tires. So I called my dad and I was like, hey, is it okay to put 16s on it, even though it's made for 16.5s? Like, is the extra weight or the lesser size gonna affect anything, or is it gonna, And he's like, no, it should be fine. We had a little talk, and he said, yeah, go get like 16. It ain't gonna make a difference. So I'm like, okay. So I went back into OK Tire and said, okay, let's order them up. First, the guy was like, oh, I want to test to see if this is going to work first. So he took out like a rim, this super nice, glossy, black, awesome rim, and put it, that added a tire on it, and put it on and stuff like that, and it fit and everything. And he's like, yeah, okay. And then I was like, whoa, those are nice. I'm like, how much are those? He's like, oh, they're... The rims were $360 a piece. And I went, oh, damn. And he's like, the ones I was going to order you are $160. They're just basic gray, but a steel rim. So I'm like, okay. So I hummed and hawed. Part of me really wanted to get the nice rims because they would have been awesome. But in the end, I chose the budget option because, I'm trying to save money. And what do I want nice rims for in the middle of winter? And that's what Buddy suggested. He's like, if you really like them, get them in the summer. And they'll still be here. You can buy them in the summer. We'll put them on for you, and then your van will look sweet. He's like, there's no point getting nice rims before the winter. So I'm like, yeah, that's true. So, so I opted for the cheap gray rims that you see in the video here. And the total came to, oh, fuck, it's going to hurt. And I know everyone's got someone that can get it for cheaper, whatever. They're brand new. I just said, fuck it, get it done, install. The total installation, the 4 Ice Spray tires, which are made in Canada, by the way. So I got these Ice Spray tires, winters in the 4 rims, and these high pressure stems that they have to put in. And luckily they waived off $100 fee for me. They had this because the store just opened, so they're like, oh, we got this $100 voucher. So it came to, in total, after tax, $1,869. So it hurt, not gonna lie. Even though I like got an okay job and I'm not paying rent and stuff, it still sucks to fork over almost $2,000 for just some fucking tires and rims. But you know what? I do feel good about it. Yeah, hopefully we'll see how they operate in the winter here. But yeah, I looked at my other tires and I looked at these ones, and the treads are different. These are a little beefier. I thought it was gonna be a little more difference between the winters that I put on and the all seasons that I just took off. But there is a difference, obviously. But yeah, anyways, thought I'd just share this video. I was pretty happy. OK Tire really worked with me and this is not a paid promotion, nothing. I fucking wish I was getting some money. Give me money, OK Tire. You know, I just found the guy who was really nice that I was working with. They really went above and beyond to try to get the tires and help make the sale, obviously. Whereas all the other places were just like, no, we don't have 16.5s. Thank you. Have a good day. I was like, okay. These guys actually cared and tried. So if you're in Grand Prairie, I had a good experience with OK Tire. That's all I'm going to say. Every experience is going to be different. Part of me wants to fucking get some spray paint and paint those gray rims. I do not love the gray. It doesn't go with the van at all. But we'll see. Again, it doesn't really matter. It's just, you know, just personal preference on it. Just want to explain, I got some new tires for the old van. Even though I'm not living in it, I got this crew house I'm living in. I'm still driving this van every day. It's still my daily. And one other thing I read too, it said, you know, winter tires work really well in the snow and cold, but as soon as it starts getting warm, I got to switch them off. I can't be lazy and drive around, because you can seriously increase the wear of the tire and lower the lifespan by driving it in hot weather. They're not made for warm weather, the summer, you know, they're made specifically for cold weather. So I gotta remember when winter's over, throwing these other ones back on. I have to, otherwise I'm just burning money. So I'm just gonna finish smoking this, and I cleaned the van out a week or so ago, did a big vacuum wash, or reorganized everything. I bought this new little carpet down here, cleaned the dishes, wiped everything down, gave her a nice cleaning. So she's ready on the inside for the winter too. You know, it feels cozy and comfy and clean, which is really important. I hate getting in the van when it's dirty, or I've had my boots in the back and there's dirt clumps everywhere and the counters are a mess. I can't stand it. So yeah, feels good. Tomorrow I'm taking I got a hole in the muffler. I ordered a new muffler. So tomorrow I'm taking it to the muffler shop. So that'll be another little bill. Fuck, yay. But it's got to get done. I'm sick of listening to it and smelling the exhaust and this and that. So yeah, anyways, folks, that's all. Jerky Jones. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Peace. Oh yeah, I was gonna say too, so I would love to hear your stories about winter tires, getting new tires. Where do you get them from? Good experiences, bad experiences. Do you think I needed to get the winters on? Do you think I didn't? Should I just left the all seasons on? Would love to hear your guys' opinions. Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, about tires. All right.